Welcome back to the channel, where power meets perfection on two wheels. Today, we're diving into the aggressive elegance of the Ducati Panigale V4 R, a machine bred for dominance. The front view of the Ducati Panigale V4 R is where art meets aggression. With its menacing low-slung nose, winglets extending from a fairing, and sharp contour lines, it looks like a missile poised for launch. Ducati has sculpted this front end with aerodynamics at its heart, drawing direct influence from MotoGP engineering. The carbon fiber winglets aren't just eye candy. They generate real downforce at high speeds, enhancing stability and keeping the front wheel glued to the asphalt. The fairing hugs the chassis tightly, giving it a race-bred, almost predatory stance. Even when stationary, the bike seems to lean forward like a predator ready to pounce. It's a design that speaks volumes without uttering a word, pure performance in visual form. Every angle screams speed, precision, and dominance. What truly sets this front end apart is its intentional minimalism. There's no clutter, no wasted space, only functional beauty. The air intake duct centrally positioned adds both aesthetic symmetry and purpose by feeding the beast within. The mirrors, sharp and aerodynamic, seem like wings in themselves. Every line and panel is there to reduce drag and enhance cooling, but also evokes emotion, a sense of awe and desire. Ducati understands that the first impression matters, and this front view delivers a knockout blow. It's the kind of design that captures attention from afar and admiration up close. When this bike is rolling toward you, it doesn't just arrive. It announces its presence with undeniable authority. The headlights on the Panigale V4 are sleek, narrow, and ruthlessly efficient, just like the machine they illuminate. These LED units are shaped into angular slits that blend seamlessly into fairing, giving the bike an intense, hawk-like glare. During daylight, they look like fierce eyes, subtle but sharp. At night, they transform the road ahead into a well-lit racetrack, offering clarity and confidence for high-speed riding. The white LED beam cuts through the dark like a blade, focused and unwavering. They're not overstyled or oversized. Instead, they stay loyal to Ducati's race-first philosophy, refined function over unnecessary flair. The DRLs add a layer of modern luxury, while still reinforcing the bike's aggressive persona. But these lights are more than just functional. They reflect Ducati's obsessive attention to detail, an understanding that even a headlight plays a role in performance and style. The housing is compact, reducing frontal drag, and it integrates tightly with the upper fairing, ensuring smooth airflow. Even the surrounding contours are designed to work with the bike's aerodynamics, guiding wind around the chassis with precision. It's this harmony between lighting and design that gives the Panigale its bold and distinctive face. These headlights aren't just there to help you see. They help you be seen, noticed, and remembered. In a world full of superbikes, these piercing LED eyes set the Panigale apart. From the rear, the Ducati Panigale V4 R delivers an unmistakably sharp and futuristic visual, one that perfectly complements its aggressive front profile. The taillights are slim, high-mounted, and flawlessly integrated into the tail section, evoking the image of jet thrusters about to ignite. These full LED units are V-shaped, glowing in a signature red pattern that is instantly recognizable on the road or the track. Even when off, they have a stealthy smoke finish that adds to the bike's dark, mysterious presence. Once illuminated, they beam with surgical clarity, enhancing visibility while keeping the design fierce and focused. The high tail allows the light to stand out clearly, even from afar, projecting both safety and sophistication. What's more impressive is how Ducati's engineers have managed to keep the form compact without compromising function. The tail unit, much like a fighter jet's fuselage, is aerodynamic and ultralight. Nestled beneath it, the taillights help define the Panigale's razor-sharp silhouette when viewed from behind. The brake lights are responsive and vivid, while the integrated indicators blend in with the bodywork, avoiding unnecessary bulk. This seamless fusion of lighting and structure reflects Ducati's masterclass in design minimalism, where every part contributes to the whole. Whether you're sprinting down the highway or idling at a red light, the Panigale's taillights command attention like a flare in the night. The exhaust system on the Panigale V4 R is nothing short of a mechanical masterpiece. It's a titanium and steel symphony, tuned not just for performance but for auditory ecstasy. Positioned under the engine belly, the dual-exit exhaust pipes maintain the bike's aerodynamic balance, while adding a fierce and exotic visual underneath the bodywork. The moment you start the engine, the bike unleashes a guttural roar, raw, sharp, and utterly intoxicating. Ducati's race tuning ensures every decibel counts, making the Panigale sound as wild as it looks. And when paired with the optional Akrapovic racing exhaust, the sound becomes even more intense, echoing with power across city streets and racetracks alike. But beyond the sonic thrill lies serious engineering. The exhaust's low-slung placement contributes to a lower center of gravity, aiding in tighter cornering and improved handling. The titanium material keeps things lightweight, while the heat shields and venting ensure optimal temperature management. It's not just an accessory. It's a vital performance enhancer designed for maximum output and minimal resistance. The underbelly position also keeps the rear view clean and aggressive, allowing the single-sided swing arm and racing rear tire to steal the show. With the Panigale V4 R, every growl from the exhaust is a reminder. This is not a commuter bike. It's a racing legend in disguise. The rear view of the Ducati Panigale V4 R is where form and aggression collide in perfect harmony. The tail section is compact and elevated, channeling that unmistakable MotoGP pedigree. It's stripped of excess, exposing just enough of the frame and single-sided swing arm to give it a raw, mechanical edge. The slim LED taillight sits like a glowing blade at the center, adding just the right amount of sophistication to the otherwise brutal design. Everything here is clean, precise, and purpose-built. From a minimal rear fender to the tiny indicators seamlessly embedded into the design. The exposed rear tire and aggressive stance create a visual that's as intimidating as it is seductive. Viewed from behind, the Panigale V4 R gives off the impression of unfiltered power ready to be unleashed. The symmetry between the taillight and the broad rear tire adds a visual weight that screams racing heritage. Ducati's attention to visual balance is evident in how the elements flow together. From the sharp tapering of the seat to the sleek angles of the exhaust shrouds beneath. Even the rear license plate holder has been designed to be aerodynamic and easy to remove for track use. The back view leaves no doubt. This bike was born in the paddocks of elite racing and sculpted to rule both road and circuit. It doesn't just exit a scene, it leaves a lasting impression of pure speed. The side profile of the Panigale V4 R is a jaw-dropping exhibition of power, poise, and perfection. It's where you truly witness the synergy between engineering and aesthetic genius. The fairings are sculpted with aerodynamic channels and winglets that not only look stunning, but serve a critical purpose at high speeds. The exposed section of the engine, coupled with a bold red frame, gives the bike a muscular yet sleek physique. You can see how the tank flows seamlessly into the seat, creating a silhouette that mimics the crouched form of a professional rider in full tuck. From this angle, the Panigale looks like it's doing 200 kilometers per hour standing still. On the right side, the beautiful trellis subframe and titanium exhaust system peek through, offering a hint of the high-performance heart that powers this machine. The fairings aren't just slapped on, they're perfectly contoured to create a wind-cheating profile that reduces drag while maximizing rider control. Ducati has even given attention to the rider's ergonomics, with sculpted knee cutouts and a strategically sloped tank for better grip under acceleration. This side view isn't just about aesthetics. It tells the full story of Ducati's racing obsession. Every angle, every panel, every shadow works together to showcase the Panigale V4 R not just as a motorcycle, but as a weapon forged for the track. The wheels of the Ducati Panigale V4 R are as much a performance asset as they are a design statement. Ducati equips this monster with lightweight 17-inch forged aluminum wheels that not only reduce unsprung mass, but also enhance agility and cornering precision. Finished in a deep matte black, they perfectly contrast the vibrant red of the bodywork, making the bike look even more aggressive. These wheels are wrapped in Pirelli Diablo Supercorsa SP tires, which are basically track-ready straight out of the showroom. The tread is minimal, the contact patch is massive, and the grip levels are nothing short of phenomenal. Whether you're tearing through a racetrack or carving a canyon road, these wheels provide unwavering confidence. The 5-spoke design offers a balance of structural integrity and visual flair, with the open pattern giving glimpses of the massive Brembo braking setup beneath. Up front, Dual 330mm discs are clamped by styleme calipers, offering immense stopping power, while the rear houses a single 245mm disc. Together, they provide razor-sharp braking performance worthy of a world-class superbike. Ducati also offers magnesium wheel upgrades through their racing kits, further reducing rotational inertia for competitive edge. What truly stands out, though, is the engineering precision. Every curve of the wheel contributes to a lighter, faster, and more stable ride. In motion or at rest, the wheels alone tell you this isn't just a motorcycle. It's a race weapon finely tuned for domination. At the heart of the Panigale V4 lies its crown jewel, the 998 cubic centimeters Desmosedici Stradale R engine. This isn't your average superbike motor. It's derived directly from Ducati's MotoGP program, making it one of the most advanced V4s ever built for the street, producing an eye-watering 218 horsepower in its street-legal form and capable of exceeding 230 horsepower with a full racing exhaust. This engine is a symphony of mechanical savagery and refined technology. It revs to a mind-blowing 16,500 RPM in 6th gear, delivering relentless acceleration and blistering top-end performance. The Desmodromic valve timing system ensures precise valve control, allowing this engine to breathe at high RPMs like few others can. What's truly fascinating is how Ducati balances this sheer brutality with engineering finesse. The engine's compact design improves mass centralization, enhancing stability and handling. The gear ratios are optimized for racing, and with a dry clutch, the V4 sounds and feels like a true factory race machine. Cooling systems, oil circulation, and even internal friction levels have been meticulously refined to maximize output without compromising durability. It's an engine built to perform under extreme conditions, whether it's the heat of the racetrack or the demands of spirited road riding. When you crack the throttle on this beast, you're not just accelerating, you're unleashing a thunderous, high-revving force of Italian engineering that few bikes in the world can match. The speed meter on the Ducati Panigale V4 R isn't just an instrument cluster. It's a digital command center for serious riders. At the heart of the cockpit sits a vibrant 5-inch full-color TFT display that's crisp, responsive, and packed with information. The interface is designed with Ducati's signature racing DNA in mind, displaying speed, gear position, lap times, engine RPM, lean angle, and traction control settings all in real time. The layout is clean, intuitive, and customizable, allowing riders to switch between 3 core riding modes: race, sport, and street. Each mode changes the display graphics, prioritizing the most relevant data for your environment, whether you're pushing limits on the track or navigating urban traffic. But beyond its looks, the tech behind the speed meter is next level. Ducati has integrated data telemetry into the system, allowing riders to analyze lap data and adjust settings through Ducati Data Analyzer Plus, DDA+. The display is also your control hub for adjusting rider aids like wheelie control, engine braking, slide control, and more, all part of the advanced Ducati electronics suite. The GPS-assisted lap timer automatically marks laps at supported circuits, while the anti-glare coating ensures perfect visibility even under harsh sunlight. This isn't just a dashboard. It's a digital reflection of the bike's racing soul. Every flicker, every number, every bar on the meter reminds you you're piloting one of the most technologically advanced superbikes ever created. That was the Ducati Panigale V4 R, a purebred racing machine sculpted for the streets. Subscribe for more breathtaking machines, and keep your passion for speed alive.